Hello, divine, messy humans. I hope you're well today. It's very early in the morning, but I wanted to come to you and talk to you about the difference between being in service to as opposed to being of service to. Now, this is something I write about in my book, Divine Messy Human. But I realized that for years I was working in service to people, and that it made less of me. It made me feel like I was less than and they were more than. It was me being in servitude to and me putting them up higher than me needing to please them to make myself worthy, make myself enough, make myself feel like I was doing enough to be loved. And it never worked that way because I was automatically putting myself behind the eight ball, putting myself on a lower level and putting everybody else above me rather than me being equal to them. Now I act from a place of being of service to. We are all equal in this world. We are all lovable. We are all loved. We are all worthy. We are all enough just as we are. And in that space of equality, I'm not striving so much, which means it doesn't feel forced. It comes more naturally. I get to be of service to people from my heart space rather than in service to people from a place of inequality and servitude and being less than. It comes from a much more empowered place to be of service to people. And the energy behind it, words have energy. And those simple shifts in words make a massive, massive difference to the way we process it in our body, the way we hold on to that vibrational energy. Now, when you feel into being in service to people, I automatically feel my body feel heavier, feel less alive, less open, less expansive. Whereas when I think about being of service to people, I feel my shoulders move back, my heart space open. I feel more expansive, more full of gratitude, more full of equality and self-worth. So I'm not giving to people from a place of worthlessness or unworthiness. And that simple difference means that people tend to receive it better or receive it differently. The difference I've found is that in my personal relationships, there's less resentment. There's less, oh, I'm always doing that for you. I don't feel like I need payback. Being in service to people made me feel like I was rescuing. I was doing too much. I was trying to keep people dependent on my qualities so that they would need me more. But that's just a bullshit story in my head. Realistically, the more that I empower other people and show that we are equal in the relationship, the more I get back and the more they give me, the more I can actually receive from them, not even the more they give me. I just receive it in a different way because I'm not giving from a place of lack anymore. I'm giving from a place of fullness, of love for myself. And practicing with those words is really, really important. Another one I want to talk to you about is understanding. When we speak about understanding, it means I am standing underneath you. I am deferring my authority to you. For me, in service has the same feeling as understanding. But I don't need to understand anybody. I don't need to stand under other people. I can comprehend them from a same level, but I don't need to stand under them. I don't need to submit to their authority. I have my own authority and you have yours. So think about the language and the way that you use it, the way that it feels within you. Since I understood, comprehended the meaning of the word understand, when I say it, I feel the heaviness, I feel the inequality, I feel the lack of self-empowerment, the lack of self-belief. And so I'm very conscious of how I use that word, when I use that word, if I even use that word. And because it's such an ingrained part of me, I do sometimes fall back into using that word or those words But my brain clicks that something's not quite right when I do use it. And often I will take it back and rephrase that sentence so that I can come to a more equal view on things. And the equality doesn't matter if somebody is younger than me, older than me, whatever. It actually doesn't matter, because as human beings, as empathic beings, as people with that same God source, that same spark within them, it matters. We are all equal. Nobody is less than me or higher than me. I may have more experience in one area, but other people will have experience in other areas. We can all learn from one another. We can all be part of that global community, part of that sharing and that wisdom and that love. How many things do our children teach us about being present, being in the moment, having fun, playing? So we can all learn from everybody, no matter where they are on the spectrum, no matter what their genius is, because we do all have our own unique genius at all times of our life, not just at certain times. So how does that feel with you? Do you notice a difference when you say words like understanding or in service as opposed to being of service to or comprehending? Do you notice a difference in your body? Can you feel the difference? We don't feel into ourselves enough. The more we can connect into that feeling part of ourselves and feel into what we're saying, feel into how we are being in the world, the more connected we become to our words, to the vibrational aspect that we are putting out into the world. Let me know how you go. Let me know what words feel heavy to you. If you've got any questions or anything, please ask. I'm always happy to share or come to you with my point of view. And it is only my point of view. There are plenty more other ways to look at things. But if you liked this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the things that we need to do. And I look forward to coming to you again soon.